Hello. Hold on. What's it hard? First talk. Um, I'm not really sure how this goes. Inspiration, so you guys don't say that I'm copying or anything. Is from Moto Cozy. Love that guy. I'll get into the drama about him later. And thoughts taken. And helmets on, thoughts gone. And then those are just off the top of my head. There's a few others. But I love those guys, and what was I saying? No, yeah. I love those guys, and if they see this, they are amazing. And I would love some, like, riding advice, and I'm very curious how those people, like, the biker community, sometimes you'll see videos of them going to, like, bike meets and stuff. How do you, like, find those? Because I really want to go to one, but I never get, like, anything in the mail or messaged or anything. Hold on. I never get messaged or anything. So I'm very curious about that because those look so fun. I think that would be a good way for me to make friends and stuff. I don't have any biker friends. Womp womp. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Anyways. So if anybody has advice on that, I would love to hear it. There's not really any biking places around here. So I would go to those and just like find people my age. It's kind of hard. Oh my god. Sorry if this is loud. My ears are making me very mad. I forget what I was saying, so I guess that's that. Motor Cozy Drama, if you don't know, I don't really know why I'm even doing this because I'm not popular. But Motor Cozy Drama is basically on TikTok. Somehow, for some reason, his account got banned, and he had 1 million followers, which is really sad. I feel very sorry for him. I'm sorry if that sounds sarcastic. But he has a new account now. Go follow that and stuff. But people were hating on him for being cringe and saying that he was faking his ADHD. But me personally, I take medication for my ADHD. I'm diagnosed with it. I have anxiety, depression, OCD, and ADHD. And then they're also testing me for bipolar. So, I'll let you guys know about the bipolar. But I'm not, if people think that like people with ADHD were like offended or anything, I'm not offended by anything. I love that guy. He is so funny. He's like so funny, like he's unhinged. Like I love that. Like entire personality. He's a vibe. I'm trying to see if there are people around so I don't look crazy talking to myself. But go follow him, and if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. It's just it's really unnecessary, and if you do, then you're saying it to hurt the person, which that's not very mature, and people just shouldn't do that. Next talk, I could answer some comments. If I get any comments, then I'll answer some. I have to figure out how to do that. Well, where I am right now, I am in my backyard. I am in an old treehouse that my grandpa started building. He's not dead. He's very much alive, in case anybody thought that. He built it for my mom and her siblings and then never finished it. So all up here, that hole right there, that was filled, but I broke it. I didn't fall through. I purposely broke it, okay? So, yeah. And then we got the walls. I don't want to risk moving the phone because it took me forever to set that up. So I got walls and stuff. Then you guys are under the ladder. Then there's a ladder to upstairs, which is just small little like rectangle area. And then you can walk on this, but as I was testing it, seeing if I was able to rake, so you can walk on it, but we're gonna stabilize that. But we were gonna get actual wood because the wood we were using is being eaten by bugs, unfortunately. That wood is leftover wood that my grandpa had from, like, he does a lot of wood projects occasionally. He used to do it like a bunch, like all the time. Doesn't anymore. But this summer I am going to be going door to door and I'm going to be window washing, which I think is going to be personally really fun. If anybody lives in like Ohio Pickerington area, and they ride bikes, I'm a minor. So, be a minor, please. So just let me know if you have a bike or if you are like really into bikes, because we can be friends. It's kind of raining right now. Well, this is awkward. What do I talk about? I have a lot of things to say, but I don't want to share too much or talk too much about myself. So I'm only gonna say it if like you guys have questions, y'all tell me to. Please give advice. Like, this is a little. Hello? Bird? I'm bird, you want to talk to me this. Let me say. Please give advice of what you want to see and like to make this less awkward, kind of. Please at the creators I mentioned. I don't know why. I think that they should see this, so like the beginning, so I can tell them how they've helped me. They probably, I think, saved my life a while ago. If you want to know more of, I've never met any of them in person. Okay, I think I didn't take the phone. If you want to know more about how I almost died, it is a sensitive topic. Beware. I'm mostly fine now. I'm not like that anymore. Well, yeah, I'm not like that anymore, but I'm not fine. Okay, off topic. What is the topic? But I think that I'm going to this summer. So as I said, I'm gonna do window washing, and I've been watching videos on how to. And so behind me, we put those walls up on that, and then there's like 3 over like there, 30 point right there. It's like going this way. But I think because in order for the walls to look the same, because the wood that I'm thinking of getting once I get the money is like panels, so I'm gonna hammer those on. So if it's like panels and then there's also planks, that's gonna look a little weird. So I think right now I'm going to just bust those down. Hopefully not break my shoulder. I've never broken a bone. I'm surprised. But oh, now I'm decapitated. Oh, I stuck in my butt. Gloves, safety first, I think splinters. I got one of my cones. These look under my toenails. I don't smell it really fun. I was like traumatized. You guys like ever like get a shot or something and then it ends up like not being that bad? It was like, oh. I've seen some kids, I think my brother used to do it, where it would hurt, but then he didn't want to be proved wrong, so he would pretend that it did hurt after it did, even though it didn't. He told me he did this. I'm not assuming. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna I have to say, I'm not a scaredy cat. I'm just talking about to make this channel more cussing than that. I'm gonna fail at that. The bottom of this panel that I'm now working on, I got the first one out, guys. That's kind of broke a little bit though. Just a little bit. Totally. I'll have it after the image in a minute. But I picked the panel and then the bottom came out and then it was coming back and it has nails in the bottom, so I'm like, ah! Yeah. Good. I think I'm supposed to see. He's just squeezing it. I'm going to place his face down. Other one. This is going to be kind of hard because it's blocked like this. Oh, I think it's done. It didn't hurt that much. Yeah, like, it didn't hurt it. These, the ones you can actually see. Feel privileged. You are. No, I'm sorry if that was me. I don't know what privilege means. Oh, my nose. Oh. raining on me. That's not nice. Okay. So look at my butt, you whoa. Bounced me back. I'm not making this custom something. Dang it! I'm gonna move this. It was my birthday a few days ago. This is the only present I've gotten. For my friend Gabby. There's drama with that. I'll explain later. She might see this video. If she does. Hello. And thanks for leaving me without telling me. It's a ferret. I love ferrets. Is that a centipede? Oh, that's mean. Watch him. He's going to be going under you guys. Feel privileged. You get to watch Pug, which is big. Guys,